In December of 1946, the 174th Fighter Squadron was established as a separate flying squadron of the Iowa Air National Guard following the Second World War. The newly formed Iowa Air Guard Squadron made its home at what had been a B-17 and B-24 bomber training base at the Sioux City Airport. The unit and its members were young, and they would soon have an opportunity to test their readiness and strength. The fledgling fighter squadron initially had only 9 rated officers, 7 non-rated officers, along with 46 enlisted members. 4 years after its formation, the entire unit was activated as part of a massive nationwide call-up following the North Korean invasion of South Korea in 1951. Many of the 174th Flyers were World War II veterans who were trained and ready. While most stayed stateside during their first activation, they had passed their first test as a unit, proving themselves to be ready when their nation calls. During the course of the next decade, the unit continued flying single-seat jet fighter aircraft. They grew in numbers and years of experience, eventually becoming the 185th Tactical Fighter Group and flying supersonic with the F-100 Super Sabre. While flying the F-100, Sioux City was one of only 4 Air National Guard fighter units activated for the war in Vietnam. During the 1970s and 80s, the 185th built on their experience while training a new generation of fighter pilots. The unit participated in numerous exercises and also played a significant role in providing security around the globe. America's Ready Reserve, with units like the 185th equipped with the A-7 Corsair, are often credited for bringing an end to the European Cold War. During the 1990s, the 185th Fighter Wing reached their pinnacle as a modern fighter wing flying the F-16 Falcon. The unit continued a tradition of being highly capable and mission-ready. Air National Guard members began to see changes in their role and mission as unit members and aircraft were tasked with patrolling the northern and southern no-fly zones in Iraq. On September 11, 2001, F-16s from the 185th escorted Air Force One on arrival at Offutt Air Force Base in Omaha. During that time, the unit was also tasked with providing combat air patrol missions on America's East Coast. Following the unit's conversion to the KC-135 in the early 2000s, the unit's new mobility and air refueling mission completed the transformation from being employed primarily as a ready reserve to a regular, active participant in the mission of the United States Air Force. The 185th Air Refueling Wing is employed daily, providing continuous operational mid-air refueling and support around the globe.